Hi, this is Umair and I am your guide for a successful startup. Today we are going to discuss the different options you need for your cloud services, for your servers. And as we always discuss, this decision has to be made by your developer along with discussion on what your app needed. For example, if you are running a startup and it has a lot of customized options, then you have choices like Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure services, cloud services. You have a choice of Heroku, DigitalOcean, and obviously Amazon. So it's all depend on your application needs, and I am going to help you to figure out which one could be the right choice. If you have a lot of dependency on Microsoft products, or you are using building something on ASP.NET, then obviously Microsoft services, Microsoft servers are good for you. And they also provide the virtual machines, they also provides good infrastructure, so that is quite a good option for you. Their set of deployment is really good. They are providing robust set of deployments. And if you are someone who don't want to spend on developers too much, and they want that your developer don't have to work too hard, and you want a quick and easy deployment, then Heroku is the choice, because Heroku provide very good services for quick deployment. You just need to push your code using the Git and it's there and it's working. And but if you are looking for a lot of customization and you want to have high computational power, you want to have different data centers in different areas of the world and want very high computation involved, or you want to have a lot of choices, then I think AWS is a good choice. But it's always come with different challenges. For example, deployment is very easy on Heroku, but on AWS you need a developer who knows how to do deployments, who make the virtual machines warm for you. You need to understand that almost all, like DigitalOcean, like AWS, and even Heroku, they have different droplets or different virtual machines configurations, in which they give you a different computational power, different RAM, and amount of hard disk. So they also have different pricing models. In my observation, Heroku is a little bit expensive, but easy to deploy. AWS offer a wide range of pricing, and if you are looking for a very high computational power, they do have the solutions. So their pricing is they offer different kind of pricing. Similarly, there is also a good option, DigitalOcean. They offer you virtual droplets, which also need to be configured. They are also good option, and they are also good for middle level applications or low level applications. And Microsoft and Google Platform is also a good choice. Google Platform is a good choice, especially for the products which involve high artificial intelligence or dependency on Google products. For example, they offer you TensorFlow. They have their own paid services, and they will be very quick and fast for you if you are on Google Cloud platform and your application is also deployed there. And there are also challenges which come along. For example, one of our product need actual cable to be connected with its server. Its server is also on Amazon, and the product is also on Amazon web server, but they are actually connected using a cable, because we are using very high computation, and that is only possible on for us is possible on AWS. So there are variety of options to be considered when application is deployed. For example, one of the biggest challenge is to manage the dependencies, and there are options like Heroku which do it for you, which have their but there are others where you need to manage it themselves, which take a lot of energy and lot of power and lot of developer time. But it's good in a sense that it provides you a lot of customization option. For example, if you are deploying on Heroku, then you may end up with the situation where the latest is still not available on Heroku. For example, latest Ruby version is not available, but the stable version is available, and sometimes you want the latest. If you are deploying on AWS, then you need to configure everything, like in the node environment, node version manager needs to be installed, the setup of database, that Postgres setup need to be set up. So the things are not pre-installed. And then there are other options which developers use, like containers, and which provide a virtual environment. And then there could be challenges of your hosting server operating system, for example the Windows or Linux, and so there are challenges always going on. But my point is, each of these have their own special capability, and if you product is not very heavy dependent, and it is not like tech or custom product as a service, and it's just a basic app like WordPress, then maybe you need to think about the options where they provide you share hosting and share computation, because these are not independent resources for you. These are shared sources for you and allocated to you when you need them. But if you have an application which is a software as a service, it is a startup with complex computations involved, very user data involved, then maybe you need to think about the Google Cloud Platform, and the DigitalOcean, and the Heroku. Similarly, Microsoft Azure for Microsoft products, and similar on that, they provide you a good option. Now you may have the other challenges too, for example, which is providing you a good customer service. Almost these are famous, and there is a reason these are famous. They are all provide a good customer service, so it is not an issue. The challenges come with the limitations. For example, if your product do not need a lot of customization, and it's simple and it's not very complex, then go for with better hardware offers and cheap pricing. But if you need a lot of customization, that you may need extra multiple databases, you need a lot of customization, then go for AWS. And if your application is a good one, it need sub level of customization, and then maybe DigitalOcean droplets are good for you. And there are also some perks and benefits which these server provided. You may need to look for these, that what are extra they are offering. For example, in one of our scenarios, our app was attacked by a DDoS attack, and it was deployed on DigitalOcean, and there was no protection for it. And so I think it could be provided, but sometimes these are paid. So look out for what extra these are providing. For example, the Cloudflare is a good solution for DDoS attack. And they are also providing other services. So look out for the things which they are offering as a free. Sometimes they are offering free trial with a good amount of days. Sometimes they are offering good pricing. So it's totally depend on you need to think of. For example, if Heroku is a good choice, they are offering good capabilities. You don't need to work, but you need to work hard, but they are limiting on customization, in the sense that they are not very advanced tools right at that time available. They are only focusing on stable versions. So look out for these options, and you may ask us questions on our website, on our YouTube channel, on our WhatsApp. and we will be happy to answer your questions. A good amount of days. Sometimes they are offering good pricing. So it's totally depend on you need to think of. For example, if Heroku is a good choice, they are offering good capabilities. You don't need to work, but you need to work hard. But they are limiting on customization, in the sense that they are not very advanced tools right at that time available. They are only focusing on stable versions. So look out for these options, and you may ask us questions on our website, on our YouTube channel, on our WhatsApp, and we will be happy to answer your questions.